In this video, we're talking about Ogre Ousting. Now, Ogre Ousting is a minigame within the Kitakami DLC, where you're able to run around popping balloons and then delivering them into different things that look just like this within the minigame. Now, you can find this at the Kitakami Hall right over here. The game mode story, I think, actually introduces you to this at one point. Right over here, the Ogre Ousting, you can't miss it. It's like to the right of the big temple over there at this booth over here. Now, you're able to do this in single player or multiplayer. You should know there are 3 difficulties: easy, normal, and hard. I should tell you that easy is possible doing solo, normal is very hard doing solo, and hard is almost impossible doing solo. I can let you know right now that I was not able to beat normal or hard by myself. I had to get other people in. And to get other people in, unfortunately, you have to do this with a link code. So if you do play with others, like create team, you select a difficulty you want to do. And then you have 3 minutes and you got to give them the code. You got to make sure you're in online mode first, because right now I'm in Wi-Fi mode. If your code is 4 numbers, this means you're in Wi-Fi, and you need to make sure you're in online mode first. Then you get all of your people to join you and you go ahead and you beat all of the waves. If the timer runs out, you lose. You have to beat the timer every single time in order to win. When you beat normal, you will get a special item called the Fairy Feather. As you can see, I've put it on my Iron Valiant. Now, this item is going to boost the power of the holder's fairy type moves. So if you have a nice strong fairy type Pokemon, it will boost their attacks damages quite well. And this is the reward for beating normal. However, if you beat hard, you actually get a shiny Munchlax. Now, however, I kind of did this the reverse way. I did hard first through a friend's account or friend's code, and then I did normal. Unfortunately, I only got the reward for normal, and I now have to beat hard again. So don't make the same mistake as I did. Make sure you complete normal first, and then complete hard, so that you can get your shiny Munchlax Pokemon. Once you've beaten normal and hard, all you got to do is speak with her right afterwards and she will give you the reward immediately. Now, the way I was able to beat hard was by using the official Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Discord to find groups there. There is a special channel in the spoiler section called Ogre Ousting that has like a group of people all like looking for people to help them beat hard. And now I'm going to give you some strategy on how to actually win or play this Ogre Ousting the most effective way possible. My first and most important tip is make sure you're playing on the right map. You will get like a variety of different maps. If you have a map where your things are lined up in a line like this is a horrible map to play on, because you cannot get rid of the Pokemon very easily as a single player. It's literally insane, and most of these maps layouts really suck, and these ones especially. So if you get this map, I recommend just closing your game and starting up again, send the code to everybody, and start from scratch until you get a map where the kind of like these like areas are in a square shape like this. And the reason for this is that most of the maps that have this layout actually have berries in a very nice and easy collectible way, but mainly so the first person who comes back here just spams R to roar all the Pokemon away so that none of the Pokemon can take your berries away from you, which is most likely why you're losing in single player. You also want to try and find an optimal route for yourself that doesn't interfere with another player. Also, make sure you're getting the right amount of berries and not over or under, so that you can collect as much as you can. The first and earlier waves are really easy, you can't mess up, but once it gets to like ones like here, you can see on the screen where we need like 42, 33, 33, and 32, which is a ton of berries to collect. That's like, it's really a lot, right? And after the first collection, whoever gets there first has to sit in the middle there and kind of just keep spamming the button like I'm going to show you. So right now I'm handing in all my berries. You can see here, this is just a full run that I'm just showing you down how it works. And then from here, you can go run in a direction where you still see berries and go ahead and collect the ones that you're missing. Whoever got there first has to stay in the middle and make sure none of the Pokemon come there and eat from those berries. So you just spam R the entire time, and that's how it goes. It goes up till stage 10 on hard, so you have to beat stage 10. It's very difficult, it's very hard, and you're going to be playing for the timer. You can see here, this is right at the end. We had like 10 seconds left. It's so easy to mess up, and we just needed 4 black ones. Yeah, so good luck. I hope you coordinate well. Once you do complete it, you will get a nice little photo. It will show you like that. If time's up, you actually don't get the completion. You don't unlock or beat hard. You have to beat all the rounds to get here. You get a ton of nice rewards, and let me go talk about them quick. The rewards for beating an Ogre Ousting are actually fantastic, so it's good to grind this every now and again, mainly for Mochi if you're creating competitive Pokemon. So if I go to my bags over here, and I go to my rare candy icon section, and I go just below the mints over here, you'll see we have these Mochi items. Now, these will act as EV raising items, right? Health, Muscle, Resist, Genius, and Clever will each increase 10 points in EVs to those specific stats. If you don't know how EVs work, check my video linked in the description down below on how to make a competitive Pokemon and raising the EVs and how IVs work and all of that stuff. But the most important thing here is this item here called a Fresh Start Mochi, which will actually make a Pokemon lose all of its EV value. So if you used a Pokemon in battle before and its EVs are all spread out in a weird way, which if I just go to any random Pokemon right now and I check summary, this one's actually trained. If I go to the moves and the stats over here and I press the L bumper, you can see my EVs are trained for special attack and attack all the way. Those stars indicate that they are maxed out. This is what you want ideally. If that middle kind of like lightened section is spread into all different directions, you rather want to use a Fresh Start Mochi and start from scratch using the other items to rather raise the stats that you want to raise. In simple terms here, I've increased my special attack and my attack by 63 stats for each one. So attack is increased by 63, special attack is increased by 63 as well. You can also get rare evolution items that are required in this DLC. So if you're looking to, evolve some of the Pokemon that you can't get, like those special items that you had to find in the world again, you can get them from there. You can also get some items that you can sell as treasures for money, as well as some XP candies, which is, all good. I mean, it's also not a really difficult event to do if you're just grinding for these items. But yeah, I wish you guys luck, and thank you so much for watching this video.